It's another year for the channel, which means it's time to update you on who my sponsors are going to be for 2020. Hey guys, Josh here again with Daily Mountain Bike Rider, and I'm super stoked to have another year of the Daily Mountain Bike Rider channel, and that means it's time again to let you know who the sponsors of this channel are going to be for this coming year. Now, before we get there, and trust me, it won't be too long, I also want to update you guys as I've slowed down in making videos a little bit since the beginning of the year. Now, if you follow the channel for long enough, I've been making videos for about 2.5 years, and last year around January, I also slowed down in videos and took a little break. I realized the mountain bike season really kicks off come April and May. January is usually a pretty slow time for YouTube in general, and of course, there's sometimes snow here in Washington, which means not getting out and riding as much. This year, I've followed suit and taken a little bit of a break, but I actually have a bigger reason why. You see, back at the end of December, just 2 days after Christmas, I got a late Christmas present of a second child, a daughter named Macy. Now, some of you may not realize that one, I am actually married, which I know, shocking, and two is that I have not just one child, a 3-year-old, but now I have a second child. So I'm super stoked to be a dad to a second kid, and January has been a good time for me to focus on my family, spend some time with them, and just really enjoy the new gift of children. Anyway, enough about dad life. You don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about mountain biking. So even though I've taken a little break of making videos, I've had a lot of time to think about all the great content that I want to make this year, as well as spend some time talking to the companies that want to sponsor the channel and help make that happen. Now, the coolest thing about the time that I've spent is I've actually had time to clean up and kind of do a makeover of my garage. You'll notice you always see this background behind me and not what's behind the camera because it has been a complete mess. But I'm in the middle of totally renovating it, and you better believe there will be a video on that. But it's time to let you know who the sponsors of the channel are going to be for 2020, and I think you're actually going to be very, very surprised. The first sponsor that's going to be sponsoring the channel again is one returning from last year, and that is NS Bikes. NS began sponsoring me in 2019. They're an awesome Polish bike company. They're known world-round for their amazing dirt jumpers, but they also make super aggressive geometry hardtails and mountain bikes, awesome well-rounded all mountain bikes, and of course even downhill bikes, which who knows you might see on the channel this year. Anyway, they were super stoked to work with me again this year. They've loved what I'm doing with the channel, and they love the opportunity to help me make more videos. Now, the second sponsor for the year is actually a surprise, because it's also a company I worked with last year, and that is FSA Components. FSA is one of the biggest bike component manufacturers in not just mountain biking, but in every discipline of biking, and they also make amazing mountain bike products. They take care of my wheels, cranks, bars and stem, and of course my dropper seat post. They are based out of Washington, down in Mukilteo. They're an awesome local company and said, Josh, we have to sponsor you for next year. You're doing great stuff with the channel. And last but not least, the third sponsor is not really a sponsor, well, kind of. They support me a lot, and there's somebody you probably know pretty well. It's you guys. Okay, cheesy, I know. But seriously, NS and FSA are gonna be my sponsors again for the channel. I actually didn't want to pick up more sponsors because I've enjoyed that I have some freedom in what videos I create, and those companies know who I am and believe in what I do. But you guys really are the ones who sponsor the channel. You watch my videos, you hit that like button, of course you hit subscribe, which you should do now if you haven't yet. And you guys are the support behind all the great videos I make. You give me ideas, you encourage me. It's the community that I've always wanted, and I'm stoked that I'm able to create. So anyway, that's just a little update on me and the channel. I know it's not a long video, but don't worry, there's more awesome videos coming, including 5 upgrades that every person should make to a used or new used bike. That one's gonna be pretty good. Look for that next week. All right, that about wraps it up for me. Don't spend too much time moping around in the winter and staying inside and watching YouTube videos like me. Get out there, ride your bike, make sure you do it every day.